Yeah, so here's the whole thing. I've noticed that a lot of folks, especially with mentoring, they ask a lot of the same type of questions. One of the main ones I get is, "Hey, what's the secret? What's the what's the secret to success, or what's the secret to accomplishing their goals twice as fast?" And some of them even tell me, "Please don't tell me it's time. Please don't tell me it takes time to be successful at something." They want it like yesterday. They want it, immediately. And the whole thing is like, when you're asking those type of questions, you're just asking for the shortcuts to success. And I'm sure you've heard it before. The shortcut to anything is low quality products, low quality life, low quality build, whatever it may be. So when people ask that, they're looking for this. They're looking for an easy button.
That was easy.
That's what they're looking for. But you're not going to find it out here. There is no easy way to do anything that's worth anything. There's no easy way to six figures. There's no easy way to seven figures. There's no easy way to living the life that you want to live. Just like there's no easy way to getting in shape. It is 1 mile at a time. It is 1 rep at a time. There is no like, I'm going to press this button and then I'm going to have a six pack, or I'm going to press this button and I'm going to go from a 10-minute mile to a 6-minute mile. No, you have to earn it every single stride. That's why I'm starting to love running, because I realized like I hated it growing up. I hated it till about a week ago. And then I started doing it and I started feeling like there was a discipline behind it, and it really like opened up my shit for me. So for all the folks who are asking, "Hey, what's the fastest way to build this business? What's the fastest way?" I was like, there isn't. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's a changing career. And it does work if you put in the time. It does indeed work. I can show you the pay stubs. I can show you the earnings tab, or whatever the hell you want to call it. You know what I mean? Like you have to appreciate the process, guys. Like, it is what it is. You have to appreciate the process and everything that comes with it. You have to appreciate, it's not an adventure until something goes wrong. And that's straight up. It's really not. So for all the folks who are wanting to be successful like yesterday, or the folks who put in, a week of work and they're like, "How come I'm not seeing the type of lifestyle changes that you have?" I'm just like, I don't know. Did you do 7 months of 14-hour days of, when nobody was watching, to when people started watching, to, that whole process, you know what I mean? There's a whole leveling up that goes inside of there that people just don't see. They see an overnight success. They don't see the hours, the days, the sacrifices, and things like that. And then when it comes to them actually having to do those same things, sacrifice, put in the hours, stay in, learn, read, spend money on personal development, then they're like, "Oh my God, like, this isn't as cool as talking about I want to be a millionaire," or "This isn't as cool as talking about I want to be a 6-figure earner," or "I want to earn 6 figures a month." You know what I mean? Then it's work. And it's harder than anything that you're ever going to do. You know what I mean? It's harder than your job that you're going to have, because like, you constantly see people who are leveling up because they're putting in that time. The only difference is between me and you is the time frame that we've been inside of this company, inside of Pimpworks, or whatever your situation may be. It's the time, it's the chapter that we're in. You know what I mean? For all of you guys that are in chapter 1, you want the same results that somebody in chapter 10 is getting. It don't work like that. Just like if you were to start a book, you're not going to know what goes on in chapter 10 because you're in chapter 1. Okay? So as soon as you can stop focusing on the end results and just focus on the process and focus on the progress, you'll be so much happier. Because focusing on results only leads to expectations. Expectations lead to disappointment. So as soon as you get your ass off of that mindset, you can really start making some things happening, make some things happen, because until then, everything, you have an expectation of everything because of that end result. "Oh, I'm not making 6 figures yet," so you feel like a complete failure. "Oh, I only made $100 instead of like $4,000. I'm a complete failure." And then you're like shitting on yourself, which messes with your mental, which messes with everything. Everything starts with the mental.